Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're returning, welcome if you're new. My name is Rachel and I'm a part-time reseller on eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. And today I have a 90-day update for you from the New Without Tag Outlet overstock box that I purchased a few months ago. So if you want to see if I actually made a profit on this box, and this one I think has been highly anticipated, so definitely stick around. So this was my first time ordering from New Without Tag Outlet. It was a brand new company I had never heard of, and they had offered I don't remember if they used the word luxury retailer, but basically it was supposed to be like department store brand shelf pulls. And I was a little bit, I guess, intrigued. You know, I've been looking for new sourcing options, especially with my pregnancy. I had a really hard time for a while. I still have had a hard time, but I turned to online sourcing heavily because it was physically difficult for me to go thrifting. So this was my first run at this company, and I can link the original unboxing down below if you want to watch. Long story short, I was pretty dissatisfied to the point where I reached out to them, and I really don't do a whole lot of complaining about mystery boxes, but this one really I felt was not what it should have been. And so they ended up giving me, so just a rundown of the cost here. The original box, I paid $535 for. I think it was a little more on the site, and I had a coupon or something. So $535 was my cost. It was a 50-piece box. I ended up with 52 pieces. After the back and forth, they ended up giving me a $200 refund. So my cost per item went from $10.28 per item to $6.57 per item. I did list all 52 pieces, so that was good at least. Anyway, I've got lots of 90-day updates coming up, so make sure you are subscribed. Drop me a like if you find this helpful. And I'm going to get right into what sold out of this box, what I still have left. And at the end of it all, I will kind of go over whether or not this ended up being a profitable box and whether I would order another one. So starting with what sold. A good bit of this I did unload on Whatnot. Once I was out of my first trimester and feeling like I could stand up straight for more than 10 minutes at a time, I did try one more Whatnot show after having been off of Whatnot for a few months. It didn't go so great, but I did unload a few of the pieces from this box. And when I sell on Whatnot, I don't have screenshots, but I will kind of run through what the Whatnot sales were. So, sold on Whatnot, we had the waif tie front top that sold for $4. The LED crew neck sweater, $4. There was a pink cable knit sweater from the brand French, FRNCH, that sold for $5. There was a V-neck cardigan from Dress Forum that sold for $5. A crew neck rib sweater from LED that was $6. A pullover from waif, $8. And then a midi dress from the brand AFRM. That one I got a whole $10. And there was a Free People t-shirt in here. Yeah, there was a Free People t-shirt. That one sold for a whopping $13. So I know with Whatnot, it's like, could I have gotten a little more for that stuff? But I think you'll find with this box, probably is okay that I let some of it go on Whatnot. So aside from those, what sold out of this box, I had a Love Fire boxy cropped tie-dye shirt. There were actually a couple of these in here. One of them sold, and the other is still hanging out with me. But the one that did sell, I have marked as $5.70 because it sold in a Poshmark bundle. Then I had there was a Champion hoodie. There are actually two of these hoodies. I still have one. A second one sold for $12 on Mercari. I had this, they sent a couple of sundry bagged t-shirts. So one of them sold on eBay for $10, which I probably don't even have a screenshot of, unfortunately. But it did sell. Then I had the Playboy t-shirts. They were men's Playboy t-shirts, which quite honestly were some of the most, I guess, substantial pieces in the box. And the long sleeve one sold on Mercari for $13. There was a Roxy Peplum t-shirt. This one sold right at about the 90-day mark for $14 on Poshmark. There was an open edit t-shirt blouse, and this one sold on Poshmark also in a bundle. I have $11.25 as the earnings for that piece. The other Playboy t-shirt sold on eBay. This one sold for a whole $9. $9 plus shipping. There was another sundry shirt sold on eBay for $12. That was the one that had the heart on it. It was not plain. Most of them were plain, but this one was not plain. There was a rainbow cardigan. The brand was Code Mode. Never heard of it. That sold for $12.50 plus shipping on eBay. There were two of these Topshop sweaters. One sold, one is still sitting here. The one that did sell was on Poshmark for $20. There was, I got two of these as well. This Nicole Miller swimsuit. This one sold on eBay for $20.99. This one actually also sold in a bundle with another swimsuit bottom that was not in this box. So that was the average earnings for just this one piece. I had the navy blue mock neck sweatshirt. That was MWL Madewell, which is their like weekend loungewear line. That one sold for $20.44 on Poshmark right before I filmed this video, like today. Today, as of the filming of this video, I did sell a bundle on Poshmark that had this sweatshirt in it. And then the top selling item of this box was also Madewell. It was the gray cropped cardigan sweater. It wasn't extra small, but it was one of the most substantial pieces in the box. That one sold on eBay $35 plus shipping. So that's everything that did sell. Out of 52 pieces, 52 pieces, I have sold 21. 21 out of 52. So that's not even half. What is still here? Hopefully you are working and you have a snack and you have your money pile, and because there's a lot. And in fact, I may not even run through everything that's still here, but just so you know, I do have a lot of the pieces left. I've got the Vince Camuto oatmeal fringe scarf. I was hoping that would sell during the winter time, but it did not. In all fairness, it did take me a little while longer to list that than the rest of the pieces, just because it didn't really look as a flat lay. It didn't really look good hanging up. So I had to wait until I did like shoes and other floor shots. And anyway, that one took me a minute. There was a Vero Moda crop top t-shirt. That's still here. The other Topshop sweater is here. The Topshop hoodie is still here. All of the rest of the sundry t-shirts, there were 1, 2, 3, 4, just like kind of duplicates of the one I did sell, like just plain. They were bagged. I had to take them out of the bag to photograph them, and then they were not new with tag anymore, so I had to mark them as new without tag. There was a socialite dress. It was a midi satin dress, which was really, honestly, kind of hard to photograph. Seriously, just because the color. There was a dress by this brand NSR, which I've never heard of, but this is more of a springtimey dress, so maybe it'll sell now that the seasons are changing, but that's still here. There were a pair of Nike tights. I really thought for sure these would sell considering they were Nike and they were a size 2X, but those are still here. I have the other Nicole Miller swimsuit. Interesting. That one sold so quickly, like the first one sold so quickly, and then the second one is just sitting here still. There was a pink camo t-shirt, Melrose and Market. I'm actually going to Once Upon a Child this afternoon, and that is in the bag to see if I can get my 15 or so cents for it, because it hasn't even had any interest, not one like or nothing. There was this lavender hoodie from, the brand was Maverins, which when I looked it up, I've never heard of this brand. When I looked it up, it was actually quite pricey, and it is a designer brand. It retailed very high. I listed it high just, well, number one, sort of in desperation, hoping to make just a little money back on this box, but it's really not had any interest. I've lowered the price several times, and I'm probably going to have to keep lowering it because it's just not, I don't know if it's not a well-known brand or if it just doesn't resell the way that it retails. And quite frankly, it's just a plain hoodie. Like, there's no graphic on it or anything. So I guess I'm not surprised. There's this cropped ruffled top. The brand is Mobby. Never heard of that brand either. That's still sitting here. More of a summer piece, so maybe I will still sell that. Then the Madewell sweater shorts. Again, Madewell, good brand. Not really the right season for shorts, so maybe I can still sell those coming up. There was that long line cardigan from the brand Lush. Really, really nice sweater, but I mean, it's plain, first of all, and second of all, I don't know how much really resale value the brand Lush has. There were two Love Fire pieces. There was the other boxy cropped tie-dye shirt that I still have. I sold the one, I still have the other. And then there was this leopard print tiered tank. Again, Love Fire is like fast fashion, cheap brand. It's not going to resell, especially on any platform that you're paying more than $1 or $2 for shipping. Like, someone's going to have to put that in a bundle. There were a couple pieces by the brand Good Luck Gem, which got to be some sort of house brand. I've never heard of it. There was a little t-shirt. I still have that. Then there was that mini dress. That dress, I'm sorry, it's like frumpy looking. So it's going to really take the right buyer to want that. And then that Good American sweater, I really like. That was like the winner of the box, which really, that's not saying much, but I thought that would be like the first thing to go. And actually that's still here too. And I've lowered the price a few times on that, and it's still here. So there were 3 of these French Connection like ribbed skirts. I have not sold one. Those are still here. The other Champion hoodie is still listed for sale. There's a pair of BCB Generation Bermuda shorts. Again, hopefully those sell in the next coming months. The Astor the Label crew neck sweater. I kind of had high hopes for this. I'm not going to lie. It was a really nice, and Astor doesn't necessarily sell for a ton, but I can usually move it, and that's still here. Then the brand AFRM, which I've never heard of, but it looked kind of promising. The cropped floral blouse is still here, and then that tie-dye hoodie is still here as well. So that's everything that hasn't sold. I just think this really was like the stuff that didn't sell even on clearance. And so slow movers, nothing too exciting. So I paid, after my refund, I paid $335 for this item, for this box. And in a case of like liquidation, I usually say if I can double my money, I'll say it's a good box. So I would have wanted to make my $335 back plus an additional $335 in profit. So we're 90 days later. You heard the results. I'm sure you can imagine what I'm going to say. My total status on this box right now, I'm still in the hole, $89.90. So unfortunately, I have not even broken even, and that's kind of sad. I wanted this to really work out. I wanted this to be a good box. I wanted this to be a good sourcing option. Not to say that it's not, but based on the results of this box, would I buy another one? No. Now I will say, and there is a link down below if you want to check them out. Not to say that I wouldn't encourage you to check it out and maybe see if, as time goes on, maybe they've made some improvements. I'm not saying I would never order from them again. I'm saying based on the results of this box, I'm not going to order from them again. The link down below, I think, gives you 10% off. So I definitely will be looking for that 10% off and weighing if, you know, ultimately if the next box, because they do come out with new stuff all the time, is something I would be willing to give another try. So I guess, you know, we'll have to see. And maybe I can sell some of this stuff off. It is a lesson learned. I gave them my fair share of feedback, so hopefully it's a lesson learned for them as well. The cost of goods was just way too high, I think, even to make my money back. So, hey friends, quick update on this box. So future Rachel was editing this video, and you know, I feel like when I first made the video, I was trying to be optimistic about this box, but as I was watching it back, I was like, no, this sucks. Like 90 days later and I'm still in the hole. I'm not super happy about it. So I actually packed up a lot of the stuff that didn't sell yet. And I took it to my local Uptown Cheapskate. I did not take like sweaters and just stuff that was not in season that I knew they wouldn't take, but basically everything else I took. They ended up taking 7 items and giving me $22.40. So yay, I'm officially up $22.40 from the making of this video, and I'm still in the hole, but not quite as much. So I did want to give y'all a quick update. There you have it. That's my final verdict. I look forward to hearing from you. Have you ordered this box? Would you order this box if the price was right, or if they kind of fixed what was, you know, if they adjusted the items that were in it? Or have you had a good box from this company that's not this one? Maybe there's another one that I should try that is not this. Definitely let me know in the comments. Make sure you're subscribed. Like I said, I've got a slew of 90-day updates coming in for you guys over the next couple of weeks, since all that inventory I got in right before the holiday season is starting to cycle through its 90 days. So I'll be updating you on everything. Drop me a like on the way out if you are still here. I certainly appreciate it. And that is it for today. I will catch you all in the next video.